You know what? I only blame myself for this. I convinced myself that Eli Roth was improving as a director after Thanksgiving last year, and fooled myself into watching this, even though every trailer, every TV spot told me this was going to be a disaster. And it was. Borderlands is a brand new 2024 video game adaptation directed by Eli Roth, starring Cate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black. And I almost didn't review this movie, at least in video form. I almost just did a written review, but I figured, why not just pile onto it. This is almost a month late, and the reason why is because, like this movie itself, this review was in development hell. I didn't even know if I wanted to do this review, but here we are talking about it, so let's talk about Borderlands and the messy travesty that it was. Starting off with the good, and there's a couple things that I actually didn't mind in this movie. First of all, the wardrobe department and the prop department did their homework. The wardrobes and the props feel like they are ripped out of a Borderlands movie. I enjoyed that. And then there's one casting I want to talk about that actually worked, and it's none of the main castings. I really want to talk about Benjamin Byron Davis as Marcus. He's only got like 2 or 3 scenes, but he's easily the best casting in this movie. Every time he's on screen, he's having fun, he's giving the performances all, and he's pretty much just Marcus from the games incarnate. So, yeah, points to him. Maybe they should have just made a Borderlands movie about him. Maybe I would have enjoyed it more, but here we are. Let's go on to the bad, because there's a lot. First of all, none of the main castings work in this movie. Everybody has said this ever since they were announced. None of them work. Jamie Lee Curtis was way too old for her character. I love Jamie Lee Curtis, but she was completely miscast. Cate Blanchett was bland and dry as hell as her character. Kevin Hart, what were they thinking making him Roland? Roland is a Terry Crews character. Come on, guys. The one character I actually had hope for, and this one really pisses me off. When they first announced that Jack Black was voicing Claptrap, I thought, oh, maybe this will be a good performance in a bad movie. Not even Jack Black could salvage this movie. I'm sorry, but after the Minecraft trailer and this, I'm starting to get worn out on Jack Black. I'm sorry. I used to love his movies when I was younger. I still love a lot of his older movies. But this movie, combined with the Minecraft trailer, just really made me go downhill on my opinion of him. Maybe he'll come out with something in the near future that makes me go, okay, he's still got it. But right now, no. I did not like Jack Black in this movie. I did not like Claptrap. He's probably the most annoying piece of trash character in this entire movie. In a movie filled with annoying assholes, I just didn't care for Claptrap. And Claptrap is the face of the Borderlands franchise. Outside of the Psychos, Claptrap is probably the most recognizable character. And apparently they didn't get the original voice actor for Claptrap because he's got something with the studio. I don't know that. I don't know anything about that. But they made Claptrap so unfunny. And I love Claptrap in the games, but he's so unfunny and annoying here. It's not even funny. The action sequences are dull. The landscapes are boring. There's really no color to this movie. And the Borderlands games are very vibrant. Yeah, they're all wastelands, but they're all vibrant wastelands. And it just doesn't translate well. The villain here, played by Edgar Ramirez, I think, he was boring. I don't even remember his name. The ending of this movie, the climax in the third act just kind of ended. One character gets superpowers, and easily lays waste to all the bad guys, and then the movie ends. That's not satisfying whatsoever. The jokes here, the humor, not funny at all. I can see why Eli Roth kind of wanted to distance himself from this movie, because apparently they got Tim Miller to do the reshoots because Eli Roth just didn't care here. And it's very telling that nobody really cared about this movie and they just dumped it. Yeah, this is a letdown because I'm a huge fan of the Borderlands games, specifically Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. Thankfully, this movie bombed. I'd never have to see them botch Handsome Jack in the sequel. But, yeah, was not a fan here. So, on from the bad, on to the final thoughts. This is a travesty and a waste of time. I've posted this on my Facebook, and I've done it on my letterbox already. But I'm going to go back to last October when Five Nights at Freddy's came out. I went into that movie not really knowing much about Five Nights at Freddy's, and I left wanting to play the games and learn about the franchise. I went into this movie being a fan of Borderlands and left wanting to prevent Borderlands the game from ever existing so that this movie could never exist. That's how bad it was. Borderlands is a terrible adaptation, a bad movie overall. It's not funny, it's not enjoyable, and I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. So that was my thoughts on Borderlands. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have seen it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.